to the Guelph and District Association of Realtors, the best association to join if you want to stay on top of all things Guelph, Wellington County, and throughout the province and the country. GDAR is a wonderful association made up of volunteers from your own realtor community. It's a great group to get involved with and to learn from, and there's so much more that will be coming in the future that will be there to support you. I got involved with the board of directors, and it's been really invaluable for me both personally and professionally. What I've learned and the conversations I get to have with realtors locally and across the province are just amazing. The time that I've spent on various different committees and on the board of directors has been a lot of fun, and it's very rewarding in giving back to our community, both our realtor community and our local community. So I encourage everybody to get involved in something that they're interested in. If they are really into techie stuff, the tech committee. If they're really detail-oriented, then some of the governance committees are really fantastic. But there's so many different opportunities for everybody to get involved, and I wouldn't trade the time for anything.
If I'm going to talk about membership and I'm going to talk about the things that are important to me, one of the things that we have is we have the most amazing partnerships. We have Habitat for Humanity, we have partnership with them, and we actually just finished doing a build day the other day. So I got to go with a bunch of my colleagues and we got to spend the day doing installation. And you know what? It's a great bonding experience for us as realtors together. It's also a great experience to sort of give back to the community. It's an amazing plan that we're doing at the moment. All the other volunteers that are there as well too, they're all giving of their own time, and it just really makes you appreciate the community that you're in and how strong it really is.
So the big one this year was Century Lock and the unveiling of it. Mixed reactions a little bit there too. I think we are, generally speaking, a board that likes to be ahead of the curve on stuff like that. So rather than it being imposed on us, we like kind of making our own choices and kind of weighing the pros and cons of value of certain things. There seems to be new tech every second of every day coming out. It can be hard to kind of rifle through what's valuable and what's not. So our committee, especially, and our board of directors are very good at kind of figuring out the needs of our members.
So the Political Action Committee is a group of folks that we all look at three different levels of government. First of all, there's the federal, the provincial, and the municipal. Sometimes topics will cross over all three or two. Other times it's just independent to that level of government. But we get together as a group and chat about what's going on that we're aware of, what the government has said they're talking about or thinking about implementing, and try and get some feedback from our constituents, the members of GDAR, to see if it's something that we should be taking back and saying, whoa, have you thought of this? Maybe we should be considering some other options.
We do a lot of social things too, and I think that's really important for when you're working with realtors. It's not, you're not across the table with a legal document in front of you all the time. It's nice to let your hair down once in a while and have some fun. So we do a number of social events too through the year. So I mean, that's what's really important to me as well.
The beauty of being part of a task force or on one of the committees is not only are you helping to build and grow your own association and to make the membership better for the realtors in general, but also you get to really know who your colleagues are. So not only the ones within your own brokerage, but you also get to know the colleagues that are outside of your brokerage, and you build those relationships and you build that respect and you learn how to work together. And in the end, it actually makes negotiations easier because we eventually see each other across the negotiation table.
Public relations is really important to GDAR. It's probably one of the most important because in GDAR, it's one of our mandates, especially on the committee, to communicate to the public, to our community, what GDAR is doing. We give back locally. We do so many things that are important, and we want to make sure that everyone knows how important the community is to us. And then the other important piece of public relations is that we have a large membership. So us as an association and us as the PR committee want to make sure we communicate to our membership what we're doing on their behalf.
I think Guelph and the surrounding areas are unique in themselves, and I think that just then filters through to the membership. Generally speaking, I think the vast majority of us are people who want to build a stronger community, who do want to go against the grain and be progressive in what we do in the community and for society as well.
I think being involved with your local organization gives you the opportunity to learn how things work behind the scenes. I didn't really know before I started volunteering how the hierarchy of things happened within the organization and how decisions were made. This gives me the opportunity to see how that all comes into play and how final decisions are made. And also, I just think it's important to give back to your association. They do a lot for you, and this is my way of giving back to my association for all that they do for me.